Hello, welcome back to my YouTube channel. In this video, if you are new here, I share analysis, biases, and on USDJPY specifically. That is the only PI trade. My name is Joshua, and in this video, I'll be walking you guys through my analysis and also my bias for the week ahead. I believe we've got a nice and beautiful chart that is going to make us money. Yeah, so to start with, as I said, I do my top-down analysis, right? And I start with the weekly time frame. I move to the daily time frame, and I then move to the 4 hours time frame. And if my hands are inching me, I just want to play some trade, and then move to 15 and 30 minutes time frame. But to start with, we saw that last week there was this bullish movement in the market. The market was really bullish, and I believe they were up to 200 pips movement on the USDJPY. This is your weekly time frame, right? And we can see here that the market is what? Bullish. Let me quickly draw this trend line for you guys. So you can see that the market is what? Bullish. It has been what? Buying on the weekly time frame. So what do you expect? That means that the first bias that you have is the market is what? Bullish on USDJPY. In fact, you could even see that there was a small retracement here, and then this was that when the market then sold up. So the market is bullish on a weekly time frame. Just have that at the back of your mind, right? Then when you're done with that, is maybe to help you guys, right? Let me just draw a support, a strong support on the weekly. So let's draw a strong support. I'm just gonna move it here. Sorry. Yeah, just gonna move it here. Yeah, so this is a strong support on what? On the weekly time frame. Let me increase the size so you can see it properly. Usually I use color blue for my support. Yeah, so this is the support, right? But you can even move the support to this area, but this is a strong support on weekly time frame. So now let's move to the daily time frame, and also to make it, let's also draw the resistance on also the weekly time frame. For my resistance, I like to use the color green because I believe use this color. I believe you can see it properly. Sorry. So we can say that this is, so this is the resistance, right, on the weekly time frame. So it means that if this price eventually cross or break past this resistance level, which is 159,491, then we should be seeing like an upward movement, right? So now let's move to the daily time frame. Now on the daily time frame, so now we are currently on the daily time frame, right? So this is the chart on the daily time frame. You can see that daily is also what? Bullish, right? And you can see that this is like also the strong support. Now it came here, it got to this point. So if you also want to draw another like mental level, you can also draw a line here and say this is the support on weekly. For this other one, I will just use something like light blue. Yeah, so sorry. So technically you can say this is another what? Support level, right, on a daily time frame. But you might want to see, oh, there is a W pattern here. So there was this W pattern. Let me help you guys draw it now. This W pattern, 1, 2, so maybe 1, I'll do this later, 2, sorry, yeah, so maybe this W pattern, you can say, yeah, this is a W pattern onwards. on a daily time frame, which means it's also what, bullish, right? So this is what you should be looking at, right? This is what you should be looking at, right? Yeah, so this is what you should be looking at. So this is another support level, but this support is not that strong, right? Because anything can bring it back. So the support, the mental support we're using is this, and this was like the retracement. So if you maybe use Fibonacci, you could see you could have like a 50% Fibonacci retracement here, and then sort up. But let's remove this because this is not a strong um, support. It could still be a resistance. So let's just remove it. But right now we can see that clearly that the market is what, bullish, right? So let's quickly move to the 4-hour time frame. So now this is the 4-hour time frame. I believe you can see my screen properly. So this is the 4-hour time frame, and on the 4-hour time frame we could also draw another support here. So we could draw another support here. Draw another support here. So this is another strong support level, right? Yeah, this is another strong support level. You saw that it came here. There was this it came to this level, went back up, came to this level again, was trying to test this level, it broke it, but the buyers were not strong enough. It went up again, it came here, it broke it, it didn't break it. Then there was this pull out, so it also came to this level, it broke it, but it was not strong again. Then it went up. So we can say that this is what, a support level on the 4-hour time frame, and then we can say that this is a what, a resistance. So we are expecting the price to eventually hit 157,916. Once it does that, anything can happen from there, right? So what do you think? Do you think the market is going to continue upward? But so the way I know that the market is likely to continue upward is on the daily. Sorry, on the daily. Yeah. So on this daily, it needs to get to this level at least. It needs to get to this level. So there's also a cup pattern here. So the cup pattern, there's a tendency that is going to reverse, but the tendency to reverse is not that much because this is the technical resistance that is the price is likely to get to, right? So if it does get to this place, but my bias for this week, it's a bullish bias, right? It's a bullish bias. I believe the market is going to break past this resistance, which is 159, and even go upward. Yeah, so that is my own bias. If you want to see maybe on the 30 minutes time frame, so it's good to do it like a top-down analysis because it helps to see what is happening, per minute. Yeah, so this is it. The 30 minutes is still very much what, bullish. So I don't see it coming down, except there's a reversal candle that form, maybe a formation for a reversal candle that forms. That is when I say okay, that they're likely going to hit down. But even though it's going to hit down, it's going to reverse a bit, come to this, reverse to this level, and then go back up. Yeah, so my bias is bullish. So I'm looking for buying opportunities. Yeah, so if you like this video, share your thoughts, share your own view, share your bias, and let me also learn from you on what you think. Thank you.